Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, depending on where you are in the world. And welcome to this learning experience brought to you by JFrog. My name is Cody, and welcome back to Techstrong Learning, where we have an exciting presentation ahead. Before we get things going, I do have just a couple of housekeeping notes I'd like to review. First of all, today's session is being recorded. So if you miss any of our discussion, perhaps you'd like to rewatch at a later time or share with your team, you will be receiving an email with a link to access the recording on demand shortly after we conclude this live session today. Now, if you'd like to engage with us, there are a couple of options to do so. The first option is the chat tab, which you'll find on the right side of your screen. So if you see that chat tab, I'd like you to let us know from where in the world you are joining us. If you have any specific questions, we do want you to send those into the Q&A tab directly onto the right side of the chat tab. Sending in your questions to the Q&A just helps us keep track. And for any questions we are unable to answer today, we would like to follow those along to the team, and hopefully they can get back to you after the fact. If you jump over to the handout section, you'll see there are a few resources there for you. So of course, feel free to grab those. And before we close things out, I am giving away 4 $25 Amazon gift cards. So be sure to stick around to see if you're one of our lucky winners. So our topic today is accelerate DevOps and reduce costs with tool consolidation. And I'm joined by Vignesh Surendrababu, Principal Support Engineer at JFrog. Vignesh, thank you so much for joining me today on Techstrong Learning. I'm going to turn the floor over to you now.
Thank you very much, Cody. So, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you all for joining us today for this webinar on accelerate DevOps and reduce costs with tool consolidation. So, I'm delighted to have an opportunity to share the valuable insights with you on this topic. So, as Cody mentioned, my name is Vignesh, and I'll be your host and speaker for today's session. Before we dive into the details, let me provide a brief overview on what all we'll cover in this webinar. Firstly, we'll explore the challenges that many organizations face in the DevOps landscape, from tool proliferation to integration complexities and rising cost. These challenges can always hinder the productivity and efficiency. Next, we will delve into the benefits of tool consolidation. Consolidating the tools can have a profound impact on streamlining the processes. So, following that, we'll introduce you to JFrog, a leading provider of software supply chain solutions. So, JFrog offers a comprehensive suite of products designed to enable the tool consolidation and address the pain points faced by the organizations in the DevOps journey. We will then dive into the advantages provided by JFrog products. Specifically, we'll highlight how JFrog solutions can accelerate the software delivery by eliminating the build wait times. We will also discuss how automated vulnerability and compliance workflows can significantly enhance the operational efficiency. Additionally, we'll explore how DevSecOps collaboration and automation can boost your productivity and reduce the errors. Lastly, we'll cover the benefits of reducing the infrastructure management efforts by leveraging JFrog's cloud based SaaS version. If time permits, we will share a relevant case study or customer testimonial providing real world examples of organizations that have successfully accelerated their DevOps practices and reduced costs through tool consolidation using JFrog products. In conclusion, we will summarize the key takeaway from today's webinar and reinforce the benefits of accelerating DevOps and reducing cost through tool consolidation with JFrog. Lastly, we'll reserve some time for a question and answer session where you can ask any queries you may have or seek further clarifications on the topics that we have discussed. Without a further ado, let's dive into the world of accelerating DevOps and reducing cost with tool consolidation. Thank you all once again for joining us today, and I hope this webinar will be informative and valuable to your organization. Now, let's move on to the first topic, challenges in the DevOps landscape. In today's fast paced digital era, organizations across various industries are embracing DevOps practices to accelerate software delivery and drive business agility. However, with the adoption of the DevOps comes a set of challenges that organizations must navigate to ensure the success. Let's explore some of the common challenges faced by the organizations in the DevOps landscape. One significant challenge is tool proliferation. As organizations adopt DevOps practices, they often find themselves utilizing a plethora of tools for different stages of software development cycle. Teams may be using various source code, repositories, build system, deployment tools, and several monitoring solutions. This tool sprawl, especially, can lead to confusion, inconsistency, and increased maintenance efforts. Another challenge is a lack of integration between the DevOps tools. Without proper integration, information silos can emerge, causing inefficiencies in the communication and collaboration between the teams. For instance, let's see. Developers might struggle to obtain visibility into operations, while operation teams face difficulties in understanding the application's requirement. Increased complexity is another hurdle faced by the organizations. As the DevOps practices mature, the complexity of the software system tends to grow. Organizations must manage intricate application architecture, microservices, containerization, and hybrid cloud environments. This complexity can lead to challenges in maintaining the consistency, ensuring the proper security, and managing the dependencies. Furthermore, rising costs are a concern for organizations embracing the DevOps. The adoption of multiple tools, licensing fees, and maintaining the infrastructure can escalate the expenses. Additionally, the time and effort required for the tool administration, integration, and maintenance can further strain resources and budgets. To overcome these challenges, organizations are increasingly turning into tool consolidation as a strategic approach. By consolidating their DevOps tools, organizations can streamline the process, improve the collaboration, reduce the complexity, and ultimately they can reduce the cost. Tool consolidation offers the advantage of a unified tool chain, providing a seamlessly and integrated experience for the entire DevOps team. In the next section, we will delve into the benefits of tool consolidation and explore how it can help organizations accelerate the DevOps practices while effectively and efficiently reducing the cost. So, tool consolidation refers to a practice of reducing the number of software tools and vendors used within an organization's technology stack. It involves streamlining and consolidating various tools and platforms and solutions into a unified ecosystem, often provided by smaller number of trusted vendors. Statistics highlight the growing trend and importance of tool consolidation in today's IT's landscape. A study conducted by 451 Research in 2022, a significant majority of IT buyers, around 90%, express their desire to collaborate with a reduced number of vendors, highlighting the growing preference for streamlined partnerships. Additionally, 40% of the buyers find the current market saturated with an excessive variety of pricing models, while even a larger, higher percentage. In that, 72 of them, 72% of them find the existing pricing structures are overly intricate and complex. According to Gartner's research conducted in the same year, 75% of the organizations are effectively pursuing security vendor consolidation. This indicates that organizations recognize the need to simplify their security infrastructure by consolidating their security tools and solutions into a more manageable and cohesive environment. By reducing the number of security vendors, organizations can improve integration, reduce complexity, enhance visibility, and optimize their security operations. Now we understand the challenges organizations face in the DevOps landscape. Let's explore more about the benefits of tool consolidation. Tool consolidation refers to the process of streamlining and consolidating various DevOps tools used within the organization into a unified platform or a toolchain. This approach offers several advantages that can significantly impact the efficiency, productivity, and cost effectiveness of the software delivery process. Let's dive into these benefits. Streamline process. So, tool consolidation eliminates the complexity of managing multiple tools and brings all the necessary functionalities into a single platform. This streamlines processes by providing a unified interface for developers, testers, and operation teams. They can seamlessly access and utilize the required tools and functionalities without the need to switch between different applications, reducing confusion and saving valuable time. So, this indirectly enhances the improved collaboration. Tool consolidation always fosters better collaboration and communication among the team members. With all teams using a single platform, information and updates can be easily shared, facilitating an effective collaboration between the developers, testers, and the operations. This enhanced collaboration leads to faster feedback loops, better decision making, and smoother handoffs between different stages of the software delivery process. Now, reduce complexity is another benefit of tool consolidation. With consolidating the tools, it eliminates the need to manage and integrate multiple systems, simplifying the overall architecture. It reduces the complexities associated with maintaining multiple tool configurations, resolving complexity and compatibility issues, and managing the disparate data among it. With a consolidated toolchain, organizations can focus on optimizing processes and ensure seamless integration between different stages of the software delivery pipeline. Next is enhanced productivity. Tool consolidation frees up developers' time by eliminating the need to navigate through multiple tools and learn different interfaces. This enhances the developers and they can focus more on writing code, testing, and delivering a value to the end users. By reducing the time spent on administrative tasks and content switching, productivity is boosted, and developers can work more efficiently and effectively. The next is the cost savings. Consolidating tools can lead to significant cost savings for the organizations. By eliminating redundant and overlapping tools, licensing costs can be reduced. Furthermore, organizations can streamline their infrastructure requirements, reducing the need for additional hardware or virtual machines to support multiple tools. The simplified tool chain also reduces the training and onboarding cost associated with learning and maintaining multiple systems. This, at the end, leads to standardization and governance. The tool consolidation allows the organizations to enforce consistent processes, standards, and best practices across the entire software delivery. It enables the organizations to establish and enforce the governance policies, ensuring compliance with security, regulatory, and quality requirements. The standardization will always help to maintain a higher level of consistency and along with the reliability and repeatability with software delivery that can reduce the risk of errors and enhancing the overall quality. Now that we have discussed the challenges faced by the organizations in the DevOps landscape and the benefits of tool consolidation. Now, let's turn our attention to JFrog, a leading provider of software supply chain solutions. JFrog offers a comprehensive suite of products designed to enable the tool consolidation and address the pain points faced by the organizations in their DevOps journey. JFrog has established itself as a trusted partner for organizations looking to optimize their software delivery process. With the focus on speed, security, and scalability, JFrog products can empower the teams to accelerate software releases while maintaining a high quality standards. One of the JFrog's flagship product is Artifactory. As you may all know, Artifactory is a universal artifact repository manager that serves as a central hub for managing and storing binaries, artifacts, and packages. It supports a wide range of package formats, including Maven, Docker, NPM, NuGet, and many more. With Artifactory, organizations can eliminate the challenge of managing multiple repositories and gain centralized control over their software artifacts. Another crucial product of JFrog portfolios is X-Ray. X-Ray is a universal binary analysis tool that provides a comprehensive visibility and control over the open source software components and dependencies. By scanning and analyzing the binaries, X-Ray identifies the security vulnerabilities, license compliance issues, and quality risk. This automated vulnerability and compliance workflow saves developers valuable time by eliminating the need for exhaustive manual research and ensures that organizations adhere to governance and best practices. Next, JFrog Pipelines product. It offers a powerful capabilities for continuous integration and delivery, a CI/CD automation. It is. It provides a scalable and flexible platform for building, testing, and deploying the application across various environments. With the help of pipelines, Organizations can automate their software delivery pipeline, enabling faster feedback loops that can reduce the error and increase the overall efficiency. To further enhance the software release management processes, JFrog offers distribution. The JFrog distribution enables organization to manage, control, and distribute the software releases seamlessly. It always ensure secure and reliable distribution of artifacts to different target environments. It can reduce the complexities associated with the release management. These products from JFrog are designed to work seamlessly together, enabling the organizations to consolidate their DevOps tools into a unified platform. By leveraging JFrog solutions, organizations can overcome the challenges of tool proliferation, lack of integration, increased complexity, and finally also the rising cost, which is a very important thing. With JFrog product suite, organizations can streamline software supply chain, improve the collaboration between the development and operation teams, and accelerate the software delivery process while maintaining the security, compliance, and the quality standards. So we saw the JFrog's product advantage. In the next section, we'll explore the benefits that JFrog products bring to organizations, including accelerated software delivery, increased operational efficiency, enhanced productivity, and reduced infrastructure management effort. So, one of the key advantages of JFrog products, as highlighted by the Forrester study, which is conducted very recently, is the elimination of wait times for the developer builds, resulting in accelerated software delivery. This improvement in the build wait times brings significant benefits to organizations, including increased speed, enhanced developer productivity, and improved overall efficiency. So, let's dwell deeper into how JFrog achieves this and the impact it has on the software delivery process. JFrog products such as Artifactory and pipelines play a crucial role in reducing the build wait times by optimizing the build and deploy process. With Artifactory, organizations can leverage a universal artifact repository that provides fast and reliable access to the dependencies, binaries, and artifacts. By storing and caching these resources centrally, Artifactory eliminates the need for developers to wait for slow and unreliable external repositories, reducing build wait times significantly. The impact of reduced build wait times on the software delivery speed is remarkable here. With faster access to the dependencies and artifacts, developers can initiate builds and continuous integration pro. Now, let's move on to the next section regarding the automated vulnerability and compliance workflow. This is another significant advantage provided by JFrog products. With the increased overall efficiency achieved through automated vulnerability and compliance workflow software. Okay, JFrog X-Ray plays a pivotal role and in automating this critical process. Okay, it acts as a DevOps centric security that can automate the critical processes for improved security and the compliance. Now let's delve into how this DevOps centric security accomplishes this and the benefits it brings to the organization. So, X-ray is a powerful tool offered by JFrog that focuses on vulnerability management and compliance scanning for open source software components. It provides organizations with the capability to automatically identify and track the vulnerabilities, including the security risk and the license compliance issues with their software supply chain. By integrating this DevOps centric security into their development and release processes, organizations can proactively address these concerns and ensure the delivery of secure and compliant software. So the benefits of automated vulnerability and compliance workflows extend beyond the security and compliance alone. By reducing the time and effort required for manual vulnerability and compliance management, X-ray enables organizations to achieve higher operational efficiency so that the developers can focus more on writing code and delivering value to the customer rather than spending excessive time on exhaustive research and manual checks. This improved efficiency leads to faster time to market, increased productivity, and more effective utilization of the developer resources. Moreover, the automated workflow provided by the DevOps centric security contributed to improve the overall software quality by identifying the vulnerabilities and enforcing the compliance in the early development process, right? Organizations can always proactively can address the potential issues and improve the overall stability and reliability of the software. This proactive approach helps mitigate the risk associated with the security vulnerabilities, reduce the number of post release patches and hot fixes. We may all know the impact created by the log4j vulnerability few months back. And it can also, with the DevOps centric security, it can also improve the customer satisfaction with the higher quality of the software that we are developing. Now, let's move on to the next section on the value generated by the DevOps centric security. The Forrester study reveals that the composite JFrog customer experienced a value of 6.7 million over a 3-year period by leveraging X-Ray's automated vulnerability and compliance workflows. So it this value encompasses the savings achieved through reduced manual effort, improved security posture, enhanced compliance adherence, and minimized operational risk. So JFrog platform plays a pivotal role in fostering the collaboration between the development, security, and operational teams, resulting in the increased productivity and efficiency in the DevSecOps environment. Let's move on to the next section on boosting the collaboration through DevSecOps. By automating the source code rules and policies, JFrog's platform facilitates seamless collaboration, eliminates manual and error prone processes, and enables the team to focus on higher value tasks. Let's explore on how JFrog platform enhances this productivity through the DevSecOps collaboration and automation capabilities. So, as you may all know, DevSecOps is a methodology that integrates security practices into entire software development lifecycle, ensuring that the security is not an afterthought but a fundamental aspect of the process. JFrog's platform supports this approach by providing automation capabilities for the source code rules and policies. Developers can define and enforce rules for the code quality, security vulnerabilities, and compliance standards that can be directly enabled within the platform as well. By automating the source code rules and policies, we can significantly enhance the productivity. Previously, ensuring the compliance with these rules and policies involved manual and time consuming process that were prone to human error. With JFrog platform, these checks and validations are automated, enabled developers to focus on writing code, and it indirectly delivered a value um, on time whatever it was spent on mundane and repetitive task. Furthermore, the platform automation capabilities promote collaboration between the different teams within the organizations. The teams can define and share a common set of rules and policies, ensuring that everyone is on the same page when it comes to the code quality. It may be the security standards or the compliance requirements. So, by setting a common rules and policies, this alignment and collaboration streamline the development processes. It fosters the better communication and enable teams to work together seamlessly towards the common objectives. The enhanced productivity resulting from DevSecOps collaboration and automation translates into substantial value for organizations. According to the Forrester study, a composite JFrog customer experienced a value of 3.4 million through increased productivity with DevSecOps collaboration. This value is a reflection of time saved, reduction in manual efforts, and avoidance of costly errors that can occur without the automation and collaboration. Earlier, whenever, uh, with in terms of having the package that is being scanned, either you need to have the package in any of the repositories to that is being deployed to any build process. So the first, after the package is being pushed to the artifact repository, it will be scanning the dependencies, validate the releases, and we can also promote, distribute, and deploy the release bundles with the use of X-ray and advanced security. JFrog curation takes a shift left concept to the next level by automatically blocking the use of risky open source software packages before entry to an organization, drastically reducing the company's overall attack surface without compromising on speed or the developer experience. JFrog curation also validates incoming software packages against JFrog security research library of recorded critical vulnerability exposure. It is termed as CV and publicly available information to help establish a trusted repository of pre-approved third-party software components for use in the development. By effectively bridging the public package repositories, developers, production, and security personas, JFrog curation helps improve the efficiency while preventing the time consuming and costly remediation efforts later. So JFrog curation enhances the security and efficiency of the software supply chain. It acts as a first line of defense. It blocks malicious or open source packages that are risky, preventing the security breaches and ensuring the safer software pipeline with a shift left approach. Moreover, JFrog curation addresses software supply chain attacks by thoroughly vetting packages before inclusion, minimizing the risk of vulnerabilities and licensing issues. The policy driven process ensures that packages are rigorously checked against predefined conditions, ensuring only compliant components are approved for download, seamlessly integrating it with the SDLC, I mean the software development lifecycle. JFrog Curation transparently and accountably audits open source packages, reducing the remediation efforts and costs while fostering more secure DevSecOps culture. In conclusion, JFrog Curation empowers organization to proactively secure their software supply chain, enhancing the overall DevSecOps experience for efficient and secure software development and delivery. So this will be the overall security from the shift left to right. So first, the JFrog curation scan the dependencies, curate the dependencies, and then it will record the admittance by signing the SBOM data. Then we can have the package deployed to Artifactory, promote, distribute, and deploy. This is how the end-to-end supply chain security solution will work overall. So let's move on to the next section on how we can reduce the effort for managing the infrastructure. In this section, we'll be exploring more on how JFrog's SaaS version of the platform offers organization the advantage of reduced effort for managing the repositories and databases. By shifting the burden of infrastructure management to the cloud, JFrog SaaS solution enables organizations to enjoy the benefits of cloud based infrastructure management, including cost savings, scalability, and flexibility. Let's explore how JFrog SaaS version reduces the effort in managing the infrastructure and the advantages it brings to the organization's plate. Traditionally, managing the repositories and databases can be a intensive task and it will be complex. Organizations need to allocate significant resources, including skilled labor personnel and costly infrastructure, to ensure the availability, performance, and security to their software repositories and databases. However, um, JFrog SaaS version relieves organizations of this burden by providing a cloud-based solution. With JFrog SaaS version, organizations no longer need to worry about the infrastructure required to host their repository or databases. The responsibility of managing the infrastructure, including the hardware provisioning, maintenance, and updates, is transferred to JFrog's cloud based platform. This significantly reduces the effort and resources required from organizations, allowing them to focus on their core competencies and strategic initiatives. So another important aspect that we need to look at here is it is the flexibility. When hosting the JFrog product in SaaS, right? They can access the repositories and database anywhere, anytime using any device. So this is one of the significant uh, improvement and advantage that the cloud-based infrastructure management offered by JFrog. Firstly, organizations can achieve um, um, uh, an increase in the cost savings by eliminating the need for additional cloud engineers or maintenance of expensive products and infrastructure. Okay. Instead, they can leverage JFrog cloud-based infrastructure, paying only for the resources they consume, avoiding the upfront costs and ongoing expenses associated with managing an on-premises infrastructure. Forrester study reveals that a composite JFrog customer experienced a value of 1.2 million through this reduced effort for managing the infrastructure using the SaaS version. This value is representing the cost savings achieved by eliminating the need for reduced maintenance of expensive infrastructure and the monitoring needs. So, the total economic impact, according to the Forrester Consulting report, the quantified benefits that the customers experienced over a 3 year time period. Okay, a 13.5 million is saved through accelerated software delivery time by the customers. By using the automation of vulnerability and compliance activities on open source software, customers saw an improvement and they have saved close to 6.7 million. With increased productivity and with DevSecOps collaboration, a $3.4 million were saved on a 3 year time period. This is the statistics show the um, advantage and the need for having a consolidated tool. Now we saw all the benefits of tool consolidation, the hindrances, and many more, and also the advantages of the JFrog products with respect to the build reduce time and managing the infrastructure, along with the automated vulnerability and security compliance workflows. We will be now exploring a fascinating success story of one of Australia's largest banks, which is Bendigo and Adelaide Bank, and their journey towards modernization and overcoming various challenges. This financial powerhouse has managed to establish itself as a dominant player in the industry. Okay, being one of the largest bank in Australia, they have boasting an impressive 74 billion in deposits and a vast customer base of over 2 million individuals and businesses. However, with scale and success come unique challenges that they had to navigate to maintain their position at the forefront of the market. One of the main challenges that they were facing is the legacy infrastructure, which hindered their ability to keep up with the rapidly evolving technology landscape. Another crucial aspect that they had to address was the regulatory compliance as a prominent financial institution. Okay, every bank or they need to ensure strict adherence to the financial regulations, mitigating the risk of open source packages which are non-compliant and potential penalties. Furthermore, they also had encountered a daunting task of transferring nearly 1 TB of data to a new system while ensuring zero disruption in the service and maintaining a high level of security and efficiency. Now, let's dive into the solution on how they achieve this. They have implemented an innovative solution by to tackle this challenges. The bank made a strategic decision to transfer their operations from on-premises infrastructure to cloud, specifically adopting Amazon Web Services (EKS) to host the JFrog products. The transition to AWS EKS along with the JFrog enabled the bank to achieve a remarkable outcomes. Firstly, they experienced an accelerated build wait time with a 30 to 40% increase in the efficiency, allowing them to deliver software updates and features faster than ever before. Moreover, the shift to the cloud brought about the significant cost reductions in their operations, enabling the bank to allocate resources more effectively and optimize the budget. Additionally, positioning their operations for distribution to cloud edge nodes and future multi-cloud operations ensured the bank's readiness to scale and adapt to the challenging demands of the market and technological advancements. The benefits derived from this transformation were truly remarkable. The banks improved compliance with financial regulations, not only reduced the risk of non compliance and potential penalties, but also enhanced their reputation as a trusted and reliable financial institution. Furthermore, the adoption of automation in their software delivery process eliminated the manual errors and reduced the deployment time, resulting in a quicker response to the market demands and the ability to deliver new features to the customers promptly. The cloud migration also offered a better visibility and control over software artifacts and dependencies, allowing for efficient tracking of version and management of critical components. Lastly, the, the transition to the cloud based infrastructure fostered improved collaboration and troubleshooting capabilities, enabling seamless communication among the teams, and it enhances the overall productivity of the bank. Now, let's see a summary on what all we have gone through the previous slides, and let's have a quick walkthrough. In today's competitive landscape, the DevOps acceleration and cost reduction have become critical objectives for organizations striving to stay ahead. However, they often face challenges such as tool proliferation, lack of integration, complexities, and the rising cost. The JFrog's suite of products emerges as a comprehensive solution for tool consolidation, addressing these hurdles head on. By streamlining and unifying various DevOps tools, JFrog empowers teams to accelerate software delivery and enhance productivity seamlessly. The integration of X-ray automates the vulnerability and compliance workflows, ensuring robust DevSecOps practices throughout the software development cycle. Furthermore, JFrog's SaaS version significantly reduces the effort in managing the infrastructure, allowing the team to focus on innovation and efficiency. Embracing JFrog suite of products paves the way for organizations to drive remarkable improvements in the DevOps efficiency, security, and overall cost effectiveness. So, now let's go on to the call to action. So, I hope you may have got an idea on how we can efficiently um, take into consideration on how we can manage the tool sprawl within the organization. Let's see the first hand on how to manage, secure, and deploy your container images all the way to prod. You can start your uh, free trial, a 14-day free trial, especially, and by using the link that I have highlighted here. You can also learn more on how you can reduce the speed and gain more control, security, and visibility of the software supply chain by using the links here. And by using the JFrog Academy, you can sharpen your DevOps skills for free. So let's open for any Q&A session. I would be glad to answer any questions that you are having at this point. So let's take some time in handling the QA session for now. Yeah.
All right. Well, Vignesh, let's go ahead and dive right into our questions. We did get a few. So let's start off with how can tool consolidation improve collaboration between development, security, and operations teams?
That's really a great question. So, uh, so if you see here, right, since all the products and the tools that you are using, when you are having a unified platform and with a reduced infrastructure, right, it can you can achieve a strategic view on what are all the source code rules that is being set across the different teams. You can reuse the same policies and the rules that has been set already. So that can help in improving the collaboration between the teams. I hope this answers. Yeah.
I think so. All right. So, what challenges or risks should organizations be aware of when undertaking tool consolidation in DevOps?
So, can you repeat that question for a minute? I missed it for a minute. I'm sorry. Is it about the
Yes,
challenges that we face during the tool consolidation?
that's right. Yes, the what risks should organizations be aware of when undertaking that consolidation process?
Oh, got it, got it. So, when we talk about the challenges, right, it includes potential resistance to change, the need for retaining, and the risk of choosing the tools that might not fully meet specific team requirements. Ensuring tools cater to varied needs is quite important here. So, by following this, right, we can eliminate these challenges and the risk when you are trying to look for the tool consolidation. Yeah, um, I'm open for any more questions. Yeah, is there
Yeah,
anything?
of course. Of course. We've got time for a couple more.
Yeah.
So what strategies can be employed to ensure a smooth transition during the process of tool consolidation?
Mhm.
And how do we stay agile during this process?
Oh, that's really a great question to ask for. So when we look about the strategy, right? So it includes the gradual adoption, pilot testing, and training sessions for the smooth strategy. For the smooth transition, and it involves team members in the decision making process as well. Regular feedback loops and the flexibility can help maintaining the agile DevOps process during the stage. I hope this answers well for the question. Yeah.
Awesome. And so whenever we are making this tool consolidation effort, what metrics can be used to measure the success and effectiveness of that consolidation?
Mhm. Okay, when we talk about the metrics, right, it includes reduce time to development, increased security vulnerability detection rates, and that metrics tool, whatever we are using, it should uh, help in collaborating with multiple tools that we are using, and so that the team collaboration using that metrics tool can be improved, and it also foster to have a higher code quality, and that metrics tool consolidation, whatever we are looking for, right, it should lead to a way that we are, the developers especially, are facing a decreased manual intervention. So by using this approaches, we can choose what needs and measure the tool consolidation success.
All right, it looks like we've got time for one more, and then I'm going to ask you for your parting thoughts before we officially close things out today, Vignesh. So we'll start with the question: how does JFrog's platform integrate with existing DevOps tools and technologies such as GitHub and Jenkins?
Okay, so these are one of the commonly consolidated DevOps tools. Okay, so it is being used uh, uh, by wide variety of organizations. Okay, so the JFrog platform integrates these tools, right, like GitHub, Jenkins, through the plugins and integrations. For instance, when using pipelines, right, it can pull the source code artifacts from the you can trigger the build using the Jenkins or pipelines and publish them to JFrog Artifactory. Once after the build is triggered, you can deploy the build, and the resulting build binaries will be deployed to any of the repository, whatever you choose. If it is a Docker image, it can go to the Docker repository, or if it is a Maven, it can go to the Maven repository. There are wide variety of package types that we support. Since GitHub can store the source code, right, we can efficiently integrate through any of the build tools like JFrog pipelines or maybe even Jenkins, and then publish it to Artifactory. It can also trigger the builds and deployments in the Jenkins by using webhooks. Even you can have a webhook configured to JFrog pipelines based on the artifact updates in the Artifactory. This is how the integration of JFrog's platform with other DevOps tools works seamlessly.
Awesome, Vignesh. Thank you so much for that detailed answer. But before we do take this conversation down and close things out for the day, I do want to ask you for any parting thoughts, or if you have any final words to our audience that you feel they should absolutely walk away top of mind.
Yeah, that would be great, Cody. So, um, one main thing. I hope everyone might have got an idea on how we can efficiently tackle the tool sprawl and the cost savings, and reducing the bill wait times through this webinar. So, if anyone who would like to have more questions, right, we would be definitely glad to get engaged offline, and then we can have a discussion and explain on how they can efficiently maintain and manage. So, yeah, I hope this answers. Yeah.
Awesome. Well, Vignesh, thank you so much. And I do just want to point out to our audience that if you would like a free trial with JFrog, we do have that available in the handout section, as well as some additional resources to help you get started, such as the JFrog Academy. Vignesh, thanks so much for spending the last hour with me on Techstrong Learning.
Thank you, Cody. Have a great day. It was really nice. Yeah. Yeah.
You as well.
Yeah.
So, to our audience, just a quick reminder that we have been recording this conversation. So you will be receiving an email with a link to access the recording on demand. Or of course, you can find it living on the DevOps website at devops.com/webinars, and be sure to look in the on-demand section. Quickly, there are 4 $25 Amazon gift cards to give out. So our winners are Aniket B, Elena Z, Mohammed B, and Youngsu H. So to our 4 winners, keep an eye on your email inbox to claim your gift card. We will be contacting you in the next 48 hours, but if you don't happen to see that email, check your spam folder just in case it happens to get filtered out. I'd like to thank JFrog for sponsoring our program, and to our audience, thank you so much for being here. We appreciate your time, and if you stick around with us, you will be funneled into our post-webinar survey, and we would love to hear your thoughts, whether they be about today's program or upcoming topics. Please do let us know there in that survey form. Vignesh, thanks again, everyone. You may now disconnect. Have a